The automotive landscape is by no means immune to the influence of technology advancements and innovations. These forces, working together with dynamic consumer needs, have shaped the automobile industry for over a century and will continue to do so into the future. One of the biggest factors shaping the future of supercars is the recent drive towards electrification and its associated expertise. In today's video, we're going to take a look at 10 coolest supercars coming out by 2025. Before we go on, like this video, smash the subscribe button, and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. 2024 Aston Martin Vanquish. The second-generation Vanquish was retired in 2018, but it's clear the car maker is not done with that nameplate just yet. In 2020, Aston Martin announced a third-generation Vanquish, and that should hit the market sometime in 2024. This time, the car sports a completely new design and will be marketed as a hypercar. Aston Martin will be switching to a mid-engine layout for the new car, and the powertrain, a hybrid V6 unit, is expected to produce up to 700 horsepower. The available images show a car that prioritizes aerodynamics, with a design similar to the upcoming Valhalla and Valkyrie hypercars. Maserati MC20 EV. Maserati caused a big stir in the car world when it threw the covers off its next-generation supercar as it positions itself to be more competitive in a congested supercar space. The sleek MC20 boasts an in-house twin-turbocharged V6 that can generate 538 pound-feet of torque from 3,000 RPM and propel the car to 60 miles per hour in 2.9 seconds. However, Maserati will be producing an all-electric variant that should be capable of a similar amount of torque from almost 0 RPM, leading to an even faster sprint time to 60 miles per hour. You can expect the EV variant to hit the market in 2022 or early 2023. Tesla Roadster. This one remains something of an enigma. It was first announced in 2017, but production timelines have been continually pushed outward for various reasons. The new date is 2022, and if Tesla follows through, you can expect a car capable of accelerating to 60 miles per hour in 1.9 seconds. That should put it at par with hyper EVs like the Rimac Nevera, Lotus Evija, and the Pininfarina Battista. The car is expected to cost north of $200,000, and priority will understandably be given to clients who already made a deposit the first time the Roadster was announced. Mercedes-AMG 1. The German carmaker surely took on one of its most ambitious tasks to date when it announced this hypercar. Converting an F1 powertrain for use in a street-legal car was never going to be an easy task, and it explains why the production process has been hit with several delays. The major obstacles seem to have been resolved now, as the Mercedes-AMG 1 was recently spotted out testing at the Nürburgring, and there is a genuine hope this time around that the lucky customers will be taking delivery of their cars sooner than later. Lotus EMIRA. In January 2021, Lotus confirmed rumors that it was going to kill off its existing sports car lineup and replace them with a new range of EVs to take the brand into the future. However, before it goes fully electric, it will be producing one last hurrah in the form of the recently announced Lotus EMIRA. The entry-level EMIRA will have a turbocharged 4-cylinder with 360 horsepower, but there will be a more potent variant with a 400 horsepower supercharged V6 power plant. ESTREMA FULMINEA. The Fulminea is the product of a new Italian company, and very little is known about the car other than the information that the car maker has provided. The hypercar will reportedly boast over 2,000 horsepower, courtesy of a quad-electric motor setup, and will be capable of rocketing to 200 miles per hour in less than 10 seconds. It all seems a little far-fetched right now, but the Fulminea is an interesting idea, and if the company can make good on its promise, the car, set for a 2023 release date, should be a real contender in the hyper-EV market. Gordon Murray Automotive T50. Gordon Murray is back. The brains behind the McLaren F1 design are set to produce a new supercar that will shake up the automobile world much in the same way as the legendary F1 did back in 1992. The name is a nod to Murray's 50th road or race car project and is also in recognition of his 50th year as an automotive designer. The T50 is powered by a hand-built V12 that has an insane 12,100 RPM redline, churning out 654 horsepower. Its most prominent feature, though, has to be the 400mm fan at the rear that spins at 7,000 RPM, producing up to 33 pounds of thrust in the process. GLICKENHAUS 007S. This year, American carmaker Glickenhaus unveiled its 007 Le Mans hypercar race car that will be participating in the popular racing competition. However, regulations require at least 25 road-going examples to be built as well. This street-legal version, dubbed the Glickenhaus 007S, will reportedly have up to 1,400 horsepower and weigh about 2,800 pounds. It is an extreme design that's directly inspired by the race car variant, though it will feature elements like an air conditioning system that should make it much more livable than its hardcore track sibling. Lotus Evija. The Evija is a limited series EV hypercar that signals the new direction for Lotus, the British carmaker. Only 130 units will be produced, with each one powered by a quad-electric motor setup that churns out an impressive 1,972 horsepower. It is enough power to rocket the Evija to 60 miles per hour in less than 2 seconds, putting it right up against rivals like the Rimac Nevera and the Pininfarina Battista. Work on the Evija has been negatively impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic, but in April 2021, the carmaker stated that development work was past the 80% mark, so the first deliveries of the car should realistically happen sometime in 2022. Bugatti Bolide. Move over, Chiron. Meet the Bolide, the insane track car that is arguably Bugatti's wildest creation to date. It was first unveiled in October 2020 as an experimental creation, but now, the French carmaker has confirmed that it will be building a limited run of 40 examples for carefully selected customers, each of whom will pay approximately $5 million for the consideration. The production version of the car is expected to weigh about 3,200 pounds and generate about 1,578 horsepower from the returned 8-liter W16 engine. The top speed should still be more than 310 miles per hour, provided you can find a racetrack with a long enough straight.